In West Africa, calabashes aren't just bowls, they are symbols of life and community. But one greedy chief turned a sacred calabash into a curse. Here is how his story unfolded. Chief Nkem, the most wealthy man in Okunwa kingdom, but he was wicked. He even taxed rainwater, demanded 90% of harvest from the people, and even confiscated ancestral jewelry. The villagers whispered he would sell us sunlight if he could. His greed knew no bounds. But one day, an old woman arrived with a golden calabash. The calabash, she said, had a magical power. It would fill with gold coins every morning, but only if Nkem shared the wealth with his people. At first, he agreed, but when the calabash poured out its first handful of gold, Nkem's greed took over. Why give them anything, he thought? He locked the calabash in his private hut, hoarding its riches for himself. The next morning, the calabash was empty. No gold, no explanation. Nkem was furious, accusing his servants and villagers of stealing, but the truth was far darker. Old woman's warning had been clear: share its benefits or lose them all. As punishment for his greed, the calabash's magic dried up, and so did the village wells. Crops withered, children cried for water and food, yet Nkem refused to see the connection. Instead of sharing, Nkem doubled taxes to recover the stolen gold. His people grew desperate. Then one day, his own guards rebelled. They stormed his hut, smashed the calabash, and found nothing but a single snake coiled inside. It slithered into the earth, leaving Nkem's kingdom in ruins. Nkem fled into the wilderness, disgraced and abandoned. Years later, a traveler found him old, murmuring, "I fed my greed, but it ate me instead." The villagers, on the other hand, had since rebuilt their lives by sharing the little they had, proving that true wealth flows from community, not gold. We all know an Nkem, someone who hoards power, money, or love. But this folktale asks us, what good is a golden calabash if you drink from it alone? If the story made you rethink greed and what it means to share, you'll love the next one. The queen who traded her crown for a basket of yams. Watch next.